Hey, hey. Think I'm on. Think I'm on. What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Let me put on one of my songs real quick. Hey, Sicko! What's up, sis? Ow, ow, ow. I'm in the building. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, let's get into some government talk. Y'all know how we do. Man. Woo. So, allegedly, Kash Patel was in the hot seat today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he had to answer some questions about the misuse of government funds with this jet and all of this stuff that he was using for personal um, use and for his girlfriend. Um, y'all already know he tried to lie and act like it was basically for government reasons because somebody made threats to her. So he also had the FBI basically being like her private security, and that's not a part of that. That's not a part of his job. She got to hire her own personal security. She's a country star singer or something like that, and allegedly, allegedly, at the alleged assassination, she was caught holding another man's hand. So at this point, I don't know if they're still in a relationship because people was putting it out there that she was basically ran in the room with this guy that basically tried to, um, I guess, save her, and they was in there holding hands and all of this stuff. So that was alleged. I haven't seen no footage of that, but that was basically going around and alleged. So I don't know if they on good terms at this point, or is their relationship rocky or rocking, or on the rocks, cause he like bourbon. So it's crazy. And then he was asked about the drinking on the job allegedly because he was trying to get everybody in the FBI to get a lie detector test, trying to find out who basically leaked out that he was drinking on the job to the Atlanta magazine. I think it's a magazine or some type of um, channel of I don't know. I never looked into it, but they put it out there. A lot of people that was in the FBI leaked. It was like 9 people allegedly. So he's still trying to find out who them 9 people was that basically snitched and said that he be so drunk he be missing appointments or got to set him back later because he wake up intoxicated with a hangover and all this stuff. He done locked the doors and they had to put an apparatus up there to break in the door and all of this stuff, So yeah, so he was in a hot seat today about that. And all this is alleged because they don't have no real proof. They just have their word against his. With all of this technology going on, you would think they would have him on camera. And that's what I was saying the last time when we talked about this daggone situation. I want to see some footage. I want to see some footage. Knowing him, he probably redacted everything because, what they did to the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? So this, I'm telling y'all, it get crazy and crazy by the day. Last week, I think I want to say it was Friday, they dismantling states and dividing states and this and the third, messing up people, voters' rights. And this was in, was it Minneapolis? I'm about to play that, some of that in the 3 minutes. But yeah, so it's just basically going down. I don't know. It's like their word against everybody else's word, but a lot of this stuff we are seeing it unfold. And for K, take it with a grain of salt or take it how you feel as though you understand it, because it's mighty funny they dismantling the state when we about to go up for midterms in November. So a lot of people is just, I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. Our government, because they trying to keep him in. Well, he trying to keep himself in. Now, this right here, I feel as though this is cheating. This is basically what he said. This is only primary though, just to, what I'm saying, because his approval rating has definitely gone down. I think it went up to 73 or 76, I want to say. And that's how many people disapprove of the way he's running our government at this point, the country, I'm going to say. But he don't really care. Yes, they is cheating already. And the stuff ain't even, November ain't even here yet. So they already like dismantling states and dividing states and doing this and doing that. But guess what? Our word's still going to get out of there, because guess what? Even some of his own kind is disappointed of what he doing. So it ain't just us brown people. He gonna get a wake up call when this time for primary. He doing all of this and thinking that he gonna stay up in there and this and the third. He gonna be in there until I think when the next election is 2028. Hopefully, this is just my opinion, he don't even last that long. Yes. They are testing the waters. And not even only that, they just letting him do whatever it seems like he want to do. And he making up stuff as he go. Like, I don't know where he's getting his, what is it called? Where he getting, who's advising him. But he's trying all kinds of tactics. And the war's still going on. Everything is still high. Nothing is basically in the better for the people. Everything is just like messed up. But yeah, we're gonna start with before we get into cash, and then Trump just did a little statement today. Basically, he not worrying about the cost of living and the cost of food, gas, and everything, and rent, mortgage. He's not worrying about that, especially while the war's going on, allegedly. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all in a few minutes. But yeah, let's get into some of this. The vice president, who JD Vance. I think he helping them. I don't even know who is man. Because if something happened to Trump, then JD Vance gonna stand in. But he believe in the same thing that Trump did. And my thing is, a lot of these people that he have working for him, just like Kash Patel, years ago on his own podcast, he was talking bad about Trump and this, that, and the third when he was in the seat the first time. I don't know how now all of a sudden all these people that saying like they was against you, now you made them your allies. I'm still like confused. And they going for bat for him. But let's get into a little bit of them basically because people was protesting in reference to them dismantling the state. Some of the Congress people was laughing. They was laughing. People got arrested. It just was a lot going on. And my thing is, none of this is funny. You laugh now and you cry later. Like, you think it's funny now. Today is us. Tomorrow it can be you. Like, it's not funny. This stuff is not funny. Like, I don't think none of this stuff is funny. But they found it funny. I'm gonna show y'all they was laughing and it's just sad the way that our country is being ran at this point. I don't even want to be American at this point. Shit. I don't know where I want to be, but I don't want to be here. Not in America. Shoot, I don't even know. And then hold on, y'all seen the other boat? Another boat then got infected with a whole nother disease. Like that's another thing. Like I'm trying to understand what is going on. And then the first boat, they didn't have no signs or seen no signs of the rodents or the hunt. They supposedly had the Hunt's disease, but it's supposed to come from rodents, like rats and stuff like that, animals that carry like diseases, scavengers, I want to say. But they claimed that they didn't find no signs of like any what it is like rodents, droppings or anything that's basically saying that a rodent was on the ship. So obviously somebody must have brought that on that ship with them. Unfortunately, they don't test people for all these kind of diseases when they get on these trips and go to different countries. So now another boat, I forgot what this one is, shit, but another boat was infected with something else. So it's just it's a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on. Just pay attention, y'all, and y'all be safe. We all have to be safe. Even if you have to put your mask back on, it's okay. I would rather for you to do that than to be sick up out here or being, depleted because you weren't protected. But yeah, it's a lot of it's just whew. When you got a president like that, who need an enemy? Like you just don't care about nobody at this point. Like nobody. That's crazy. But I'm gonna start with the protests and stuff. All right, now come on, stream y'all. Do not mess with me today. That's please not today. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. So yeah, let's get into this the protest. What is this word? No, I can't hardly see. Oh. This Todd Blanche. Let's get into this clip. I want to see. I don't know if this is supposed to be a part of this right now, but we about to check this out. This is Todd Blanche, the standing in DOJ president. I mean, not president, but the acting attorney general right now. He got Penn Bundy's spot right now. Let's see what this one is.
Former President Barack Obama said, quote, the White House shouldn't be able to direct the Attorney General to go around prosecute whoever the President General. What is your response?
Well, I coincidentally, I happen to have, I think, a copy of our Constitution. So if we want, we can read our Constitution together. Article 2 says the executive power shall be vested in a president of the United States of America.
Deflecting. That's
It does not
deflecting.
say that the Attorney General stands off to the side. So I'm an acting Attorney General. The Attorney General is a member of the cabinet of the President of the United States.
He is deflecting already. He is deflecting. Like, the question is, like, are you capable with firing people? What do that got to do? You ain't got to stand to the side and let things happen. But if you're going to stand up for the right thing. But again, and they asked Cash too today about him firing people that he ain't had no business firing, because that is not your position to be firing people. Like, and then you firing veterans that been there for like years and years and years, and you only fired them when you got in there because you wanted to be on Trump's side, and he probably allegedly, this is my opinion, told him to fire them because they was wanting them to release the Epstein files. So it was like whoever wanted them to release the Epstein files, you all know Trump went against them, and they still wanted to releasing the Epstein files, even though we still don't have no real answers. We still don't have no real answers about the Epstein files, and nobody have received justice. And it's just a bunch of sugar-coated and lies and lies and lies and on top of lies. Everybody trying to cover up their ass or trying to cover up Trump and his friends, because he already said that if they bring these Epstein files out, that his friends will get hurt.
States. The Constitution gives the president power. So I question
Oh, it worked good today. You ain't had to do
Sure
it again.
did.
as the
Yay.
chief executive of the United States does not
Sure
have the
did.
authority or the right or shouldn't be
You sure
leading
know.
this country in all areas, including what we need to be doing to get rid of crime in this country. And so I'm not familiar with the comments you just talked about, but to the extent that President Trump calls me and says that he thinks that we have a problem in this country, whether it's this scourge of drugs, illegal immigration, every American wants him to do that, and he should.
But the accusation here from the former president is that your department is now charging political adversaries of the president or perceived political adversaries of the president on his behalf to settle scores.
Exactly.
There's something extraordinarily rich about a Democrat suggesting that this administration is charging our political adversaries. I mean,
And this is how they be deflecting. Because either you did or you're not. You're still deflecting. That is still not the question. Oh, yeah, because the Democrat said it and this and the third. Is it true, though? They don't want. It's like, again, we still don't know the truth. We don't know if you basically getting rid of these people because they're going against Trump, and you trying to basically retaliate because that's basically what you're doing, or is you not doing it? But no, oh no, because the Democrats saying, but you're not saying, look, we're not doing that. You know, if some people then got let go, it was because of their whatever they did. It ain't because no political differences or them going against Trump. He ain't saying none of that. He not even saying we don't have an answer. It's just like the question was asked, but it still haven't been really answered. You went all the way around it.
First of all, we're not. Second of all, how about we think about what happened the past 4 years? It wasn't just President Trump that got indicted
Here we
repeatedly in
go.
multiple district courts, in multiple jurisdictions, but it was also his entire administration, what was called into the grand jury. Members of his Secret Service detail had to testify in the grand jury. So I welcome criticism. Let's go. But let's, if you're sitting in a glass house, you ought not throw stones.
In a recent interview,
True. I hear that, Todd. Todd is making me tired. Because for real, like they don't like to answer the hard questions. They goes all the way around the whole everything. Nobody wants to answer the question like just say yes or no. Oh, you always got to blame the Democrats for something. Either it is or it ain't.
They sure
So,
do good in pointing fingers to one another. It's so
yeah,
annoying.
yeah, and it make a lot of people confused because some people believe the Trump stuff, even though they see the stuff that's going on in their face. Some people still believe in him. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Some people, it's a lady on my job that really like him. We be going
Yeah.
at it. We be
Same
going
here.
at it sometimes.
Yep.
We be going at it sometimes because this stuff is done in your face. But I mean, when somebody have their belief in something, sometimes you can't change their mind. But when they see it, but you talking about how high the gas is, how high the food is, and this, that, and the third. But you have a president that can change all of that. So my thing is, he not trying to do none of that for the people. He not helping us. It's like he's making it worse.
I never seen the gas prices so high.
Girl, it make you just want to get a scooter.
Mm. I do a lot of walking.
Shit, that's crazy. I have never, man. The gas is ridiculous. The food is ridiculous. Everything is just too much. The water, the electricity, everything is just effed up. Now, my thing is, he done took all this gas from Venezuela. Where the fuck is it? Even if it's crud oil, you need to be pumping that stuff and making it and fixing it to bring it to oil. Like we should have a free gas day or something. A whole free gas week, but that'll fuck the economy up probably. But at least a gas day. Come
Yeah.
on, we need relief. You took all these barrels of oil and then stood up here on national TV and pumped it up. Like you pumped this shit up like you really did something. So why well he did do something. But why is the gas still high then? You stole all this fucking gas. Where is it?
Probably in his Florida mansion.
Yeah, I think he took it for himself.
Yep.
Because where is it? If you took all this gas, I'm just like confused. You stole all this gas, and then you set up here, and the gas prices are still high, and you sitting on this gas, and you ain't trying to fix it. Like, give us some barrels or something. The barrels shouldn't be that high when you stole them. What the fuck? So now the country is buying gas from you. Like, make this make sense.
He always been crooked. He's a con.
Yeah, yeah.
Always been.
But his approval rate is going down. I wonder going to see what's going to happen on these daggone midterms because you know they coming. They is coming. November gonna be here so quick. Shit, it's already gonna be Wednesday tomorrow. The motherfucker, like the week just started. This stuff is going by, like the days going by fast. It seems like they longer, but it's going by real fast. But my thing is, we need help. We need a relief out here. And you ain't even throwing in the net or trying to save a motherfucker. You just like, fuck it, I want it all. You taking this stuff.
Yeah, he going
Because,
ballistic.
yeah, yeah.
He
Because
don't
it
give a
don't make
fuck.
sense. It don't make sense. I thought you stole it for the people.
His
That's
people.
what I thought. Right. That part. You see, Spirit had to fucking close down because the gas price is so damn high. Like, is this really happening? Like, oh my God. Where's the gas?
And Maduro. Where is he?
They still, they still got him. God forgive me. It ain't funny. But they still got him. Yes, they still got that man. And his wife.
Now see,
And you got their gas.
Russia being punked because didn't Russia threaten the United States? You better return Maduro.
Yeah, he and that oil. No, the Russia oil. They said
Yeah,
return the Russian oil because he sold their barrel too.
yeah.
And they had their flag on it. And he still ain't returned that. And they still going to fake war. Because I don't even believe this shit is true at this point. Because what are we going to war for with these Israeli or whatever, for what? For what? Talking about he want to end it.
Ooh, hi, Kobe.
Oh, she outside too.
She.
Yeah, she outside. Oh, hold on, y'all. This was a little altercation that was at the daggone where they dismantled the state. They divided a whole state.
which
Yo,
which
the
state?
shit is getting out of
Which
control.
state? They dismantling.
Memphis. Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee. Ooh.
Yeah. Cause you know they said they got the highest black voters. So he's splitting it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm still
Ooh.
trying to understand how can you be able to do that. We done knew
Cheating.
these 52 states all our life. So what is really going on at this point? Because they have the highest allegedly black voters. So even if you split it and they still do the midterm, what are you doing? What you think they're gonna vote different? It's still not making sense. You
Something else is
understand what I'm
involved.
saying?
No, something else is
Exactly.
involved that we're not seeing.
And they passed the bill, and they was in there laughing at the black people. And some people got arrested. They had a hot little Let me play it.
Scoot down! Scoot down! Scoot down! Leave that shit y'all pay! Don't run! Bullshit ass shit y'all pay! Don't run! Look at him! Look at him! Tight suit ass nigga! You think you
New
can
good
dance with shit?
path.
Bald head! Baby booty head ass boy! Come on here! Long neck ass boy! Titty face ass boy! You think you can dance something, don't you? Come on, pop out, skittle face ass nigga! Look at him! Jimmy Neutron looking at that boy. You think you did something, didn't you, boy? Look at him, long past that little shoes ass nigga.
Little
What's up,
suit
boy?
ass nigga.
Swole neck ass boy. What's up? Say something. Say something. Weak ass out y'all in that passing, boy. Look at him. Come and say. Your ass don't look a day over 140. Ugly face ass, young nigga. Your ass one step away from the grave, my boy. What's up, man? Don't fuck with him. Bitch, hit him. Hit him. Hold him. Hit him. Hit him.
No, don't hit him.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Bitch, you gotta move. Bitch, you gotta move, man. You gotta move, boy.
Ooh.
You gotta move, boy. You gotta move, boy. He touching me. What you gonna do? He touching me. What you gonna do? You gotta move, boy. What you gonna do? You gotta move, boy. You gotta move, boy.
Woo!
Weak ass bitch. Weak ass bitch. Go, boy. Go, boy. Go, boy. Who? What you gonna
What you gonna
do?
do?
Get your ass out of here. Who you gonna do? Get your ass out of here. Bitch. You gotta save him. You gotta save him. I'm taking him. Look at you. How the fuck
Woo!
you go home to your family at night doing this, nigga? Fuck you talking about. Jimmy Neutron looking ass
Nigga!
boy. Screw y'all. Screw y'all in that shit
She
y'all
called him
playing.
a trip,
Screw
a
y'all.
Jimmy
Screw y'all.
Neutron.
Screw y'all in that shit y'all playing. Don't run. Bullshit ass shit y'all playing. Don't run. Look at him. Look at him. Tight suit ass nigga. You think you done did some shit. Bald head. Baby booty head ass boy. Come on, honey. Long neck ass boy. Titty face ass boy. You think you done did
Titty
something?
face.
Come on,
God.
Popeye, skittle face ass nigga. Look at him. Jimmy Neutron looking at boy. You think you did something, didn't it, boy? Look at him, long past ass, little shoes ass.
Why she had to pack him up like that?
Yeah, they miss.
Yo, why would she do
Whoa.
that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they is pissed off. Um, People showed up and showed out. Like, yeah. Thank you for hitting the link. Hit the links. We got Sweco and Missy play the games for the dollar. Oh, TikTok and I don't know what's going on. It's like,
Oh,
but
let me give you
there's
the
our links. Our links in there. TikTok,
let me give you an
my
Instagram
YouTube.
link.
Yes, yes. Put yours in there too. Hit it up. We got all the links. Hit all the links. Follow us on somewhere. It's like, no. Yes, girl. I was like, oh my goodness. They was wilding out. They was definitely wilding out. What's this one? Memphis resident showed up. Yep. All right, let's play this one. Oh, this is kind of the same thing. And they removed two two black state seaters that was in there in yeah,
Ooh.
they removed two of them. It was a black lady and a black guy. They removed them because now they don't have no job because mind you they splitting the state up. I don't know why. I kind of know why, but I don't know why. Because allegedly it's supposed to mess up the black people vote or something. Their
Yeah.
voters' rights. Now,
Yep.
I mean, that's what I've been hearing. But my thing is, how can y'all take their rights to vote? That's the part that I'm still trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? How can you take somebody's right to vote when it's a constitutional right for everybody that's a citizen to vote? You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm trying to like get into this part and how. You understand? Like can you
Yes.
help me with that?
Okay. Let me do a little study.
Oh, all right. Well, why you doing that? I'm about to yeah, because by them dismantling the state, how like they still is citizens. So how is they taking their right to vote? So I should have called Foxy to get up on him because you know she be knowing some shit. What is I'm doing? No, no,
Ooh.
no, 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 no. This don't go now.
Oh.
All right,
Let me read.
hold on, Specko, hold on.
Listen, we love everybody being here. I helped bring people here this week. We need you here. But we got got to get Chris England on the record. That is important.
Oh.
Okay? We got to have Chris on the record. Y'all can go out, you go up and down there, I don't know what happens, but Chris. But we got to get Representative England on the record. He's at the mic now, okay? We need your help doing that. We need to get Chris on the record.
Okay.
Thank you. Listen up. Listen. Stop. We love everybody here. Hey. Be quiet. Listen up. White mind. Listen. We love everybody being here. I helped break you here this week. We need you here. But we got to get Chris England on the record. That is important. We got to have Chris England on the record. Okay? We got to have Chris on the record. Y'all can go out, you go up and down there, I don't know what happens, but Chris. But we got to get Representative England on the record
Oh.
right now, okay? We need your help doing that. We need to get Chris on the
Oh.
record. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Oh.
had to read it.
Yeah.
So once they redistrict them, they is not gonna really have a state because they ain't gonna be able to basically where they gonna put their vote at.
Okay. According to what they said, Memphis is a Democratic. They usually vote Democratic
All the time, right?
all the time.
And it's majority black people.
Yeah. But Tennessee is mostly Republican. So they divided it to lean towards Tennessee. And it's
Right.
backed by their own governor.
Right, but this the thing. Even if
So
they still go in there,
so
he would win that state.
so
Allegedly.
what they did is stealing, making it more Republican seats statewide.
So he can win the primary.
Yep.
But here's the thing. What he don't realize, a lot of his Republican people is not fucking with him. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I would still like to see how this go because Republicans is bitching too about the prices and about, what he promised us that he was going to do. But by him doing that, still, even if he still divide them and put some of the blacks over there, they still going to vote
But
Democratic.
here, but he's not only going to do it to Tennessee.
Right. I believe he going to do it to a lot of states
Yes.
before the before the primary election.
Yep.
But guess what? We still got to what's in our brain what we going to do, but I don't believe a lot of Republicans ain't fucking with him at this point either.
We'll see.
I mean, I want to see. I mean, he still got people that fucks with him and follow him and stuff like that. But just black people, just not, you know what I'm saying? We not everything. But he had people that was on his side that wish that they never voted for him.
Yeah.
So I believe he's still gonna lose it. The problem, he already his disapproval rate is 73. His approval rate is
increased.
only at 32, and that was on CNN. And I don't know where they getting these statistics from or where they getting this from. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go in there and say I'm a Democratic, I can always change my vote. I don't
Yep.
have to vote Democrat. I
Yep.
can vote, say like if it was a Republican that we want or something like that. Just because I'm a Democratic doesn't mean that I have to vote Democratic.
That's
I can
right.
vote for a Republican too. So that's
Right.
where I'm at with that. So even what he doing is the melanin stuff and trying to do what he doing, I don't believe that it's gonna work. That's just my opinion because he fucked up on both sides.
Yeah.
Blacks, Mexicans, everybody. Like I mean, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Only
agree.
people that really seem like they dealing with him is the ones that's working for him and stuff like that. The world is disgusted. We seeing this stuff in front of our face. He allegedly called the reporter the other day a B.
Ooh.
Yeah, you ain't see that?
No, I'm
He
I'm look.
did it like under his breath while he was walking away, but they caught it. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. I'm like, wow. And she was one of his kind. And that's another thing. You up here disrespecting these reporters, not knowing if they Dems or Repubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you know, you
Well,
just making it bad for your
he
own
don't
self.
re- he don't be respecting women, regardless what color.
And that's another thing that's going to kick him in his ass. Because, hey, it's more women in the world than men. Even the one lady, she didn't even want to shake his hand.
Oh well, I
She
wouldn't.
she shook the wife hand, but she ain't
Because
shake his.
because
And
she
I was
know Milena is clean. She'll wash her hands.
I don't believe her. Oh, like clean, like
Yeah,
sanitary wise.
and there's virus going around. Huh.
She ain't want to touch him.
Mm-mm.
She ain't want to touch that. But yeah, but it's going down. It's going down. This is a couple people that was arrested. They also wouldn't let a lawmaker in because he our color or whatever. They didn't let him in at all, and he had a little. Let me go. I didn't like what they did to this woman though. They did this to the lady, and she was like, "Why you put your hands on her?" The lady was saying what she was saying, because I believe that we still have freedom of speech. She
Yes.
didn't put her hands on this police guy, but he put his hands on her, arrest her, and all of that stuff. But it was like it's just like a shit show. I don't know, but it's like it's like we about to go back into segregation areas. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
real slavery shit. We going
Mm-hmm.
back all the way back. Like he taking us way back.
That's how he wanted.
But why?
Because they insecure.
That's
It's been
crazy.
always that way.
It's getting ridiculous, and he going for it though. He going for it. He trying everything that they gonna let him do. He doing and he trying,
Well, he
even
having
if
a
they be
lot of
like,
help.
nah, yeah, yeah.
We
I
got like
mean,
Cash Patel. He's
yeah.
the
Most of the government
he's an
is
overseer.
going
So,
along with this stuff because at the end of the day, they want to have a job.
mm-hmm.
But that's another thing. I'm gonna get some clips on my next one because Kash Patel didn't like him. I don't understand why they cool now. JD Vance didn't like him. I don't understand why he like him. I don't understand. I'm just like I just don't get it.
I
I
don't get it
thought they
either.
was gonna get in there and turn coat. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, okay, because they had all these speeches about him and all of this stuff, and not, on his ticket and this and that, unless he promised them something. He had to promise them something like bribery for them to be like, okay, I'm gonna deal with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Something, or he might got something like how Epstein had files and people on these tapes. He might got something where as though he can blackmail them. It's got to be something. We don't know what it is yet, but everything is gonna come out real. It's gonna come out.
done. Why the did you just put your hands on her? What are you here to keep people out for? Because we haven't reached capacity. Shame on you! Shame on you! Your hands off of her! Get your hands off of her! Get your hands off of her! Take your hands This is a public.
Wow, that was crazy.
Mm.
That was crazy. Man, it was going down. It be going down. I be like, my whole thing is like, they just be doing too much. At the end of the day, they be doing too much, and they trying to shut people up. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to go against them. They just don't want you to have a feeling about nothing that's what's going on. Just let it happen. Like, we not supposed to stand up and
Yes.
basically,
Yeah.
we supposed to just take it. But we never was a country that just takes stuff. Like, look at what we did with Bill Clinton over the Monica Lewinsky's and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The ski
No, that was a
ski,
different time.
the ski skied on her dress, but people still stood up for her. And you know what I'm saying? They was trying to get him impeached for that. You know?
Yeah.
But everybody was on this side at first until the ski came out when the ski
With the blue dress.
Yeah, and the ski and she saved it.
Lewinsky.
Who the fuck save a ski dress?
Yeah, she probably smell it. Said, oh,
No,
my
that
man, my
bitch,
man,
she
my
didn't.
man.
Probably because who still keep a ski dress on? If anything, if you skied on me, I'm trying to wash that shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to wear my dress again. Like, what the fuck? The fuck?
Oh, I'm gonna keep that. My man, my
Yes,
man, my
she
man.
did. She did. And, she was on somebody thing. She was on CNN today. She writing a book about basically how, after the politics and after what happened to her. So she writing the book and how she stayed basically she got like a company or something.
A publishing company, babe, probably.
No, she got some type of company where as though that she worked for. I don't know if it's her company or if she worked for, because she was basically on CNN this morning, and she was basically like she had to stay afloat,
Yeah,
after the situation, because she had people hated her, some
yeah,
people congratulate her. So she was like, she was getting different kind of backlash, and
yeah. Poor
it was
thing.
hard for her to get jobs and this, that, and the
Yeah.
third, and blah, blah, blah,
She sucked
boom.
the wrong dingling.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because you know that people like the Clinton. I like the Clinton. I was mad when that came out because I didn't want to believe it at first. I thought the bitch was lying.
Well,
And
I knew it, but so what? So what? He got little blowjob,
but was she wasn't she grown enough? She wasn't like she was a minor, right?
right?
She was a grown woman. So that's
Yep.
another thing. Like, why? I mean, if you did that, you could have got paid for the rest of your life, stupid.
Yeah. It said a stain on her
Why
blue dress.
tell? Look, why tell?
Yeah. See that backfire on her. See, you
And that's
shouldn't
what she
tell.
was saying. So she was like, she had to try to stay afloat. So she worked with this company. I forgot what the company is, but she really not like, no here nor there and stuff like that. She ain't wanting nobody to really talk about. But She is somebody, but I mean, she not in the limelight no more, and she not, you know what I'm saying? She did what she did, which I believe she would have probably been better off if she would have just shut up and just
Yeah, she
stayed
should have shut up.
in her position. But I
Yeah.
believe that she wanted to be with him. And when
Yeah.
he told her, I'm
No,
I'm sticking with my wife.
my
You know
wife.
how some women is, oh, you gonna stick with your wife instead of shutting up and reap the
Mm-hmm.
benefits because you wanted to be with this man. Cause they said that he yeah. They said Bill Clinton is yeah. They said Bill Clinton have a Bill Clinton. Yeah, that's what they said, allegedly.
See,
So
I
she
wonder if she
must
still
have.
had that blue dress.
She knows she still got it.
Yeah, she sniff it, sniff it.
She
I
still
wonder,
got that motherfucker.
yeah. I wonder how she refresh the sperm on
She
there.
put that much in plastic.
Mm-hmm. Smell it anytime.
You know how you wear your wedding dress and you put that bitch back in the plastic and it's just there. And like
Yeah.
like you said, when you want to smell it and caress it, every now and then you go to the closet.
That's her
But
vibrator. Oh,
but
Bill
yeah,
Clinton.
she wanted him, but he couldn't. He was in love with his wife. Okay, he fucked you, but he was still in love with his wife. Like
Oh,
and I think
Hillary.
she was like, so that's what you gonna do? Oh, that's what you know how just like a just
Oh,
like a woman.
oh.
Oh, okay, I got you. So that. Oh, okay, back. I
Mm.
got you. And she got him. And they still together.
Yep.
And they still together. The all that shit. She was like, I don't give a fuck. She sucked his dick.
I don't have to do it.
Right. Exactly. She sucked his dick. He ain't a cool. If he ain't a cool, that might have been a different you know what I'm saying? But she gave him a little head. That's my husband. He gets a head. He good. He good for some head. I ain't even mad because I probably do it better. That's why he's still here. Fuck out of here. Bitch. Yo. People
named
crazy.
Justin Pearson was physically blocked from attending a meeting involving the district that he was elected to represent. We can see the sergeant at arms on the right there blocking the doorway, refusing entry to this state representative. This was a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing regarding a highly controversial redistricting plan. The sergeant at arms blocked Pearson at the door. He was kept outside and forced to watch the proceedings on his phone. The meeting was about a map that fractured the majority black 9th Congressional District, the last one in Tennessee, and the same area Representative Pearson represents. The redistricting plan, which unfortunately passed, carves Memphis into 3 separate majority white districts. Republicans even said the goal was to maximize partisan advantage to support the national GOP's congressional majority. Here's why this is so ridiculous. Memphis is 62.9% black. They're recognized as the largest majority black city in the United States. Now they have zero
Oh.
representation because Donald Trump is terrified that he's going to lose the midterms.
And he
This
is.
image is going to be in history books. A black Tennessee state representative named Justin Pearson was physically
So basically, physically, they then took his rights away as they
So
then
that
took
answered your
his
question.
right, pretty much. But I knew that they was like the highest on the black voters. But at the end of the day, will they still be able to vote?
They could still vote, but it probably
Right,
won't count
right.
as much.
But regardless, I mean, like I said, like even if they still
The
gonna do
only
Democratic, probably more than likely. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless, like even still, if I move somewhere, I'm still Democratic. So it's still like it just it's I'm trying to make sense out of it. You understand what I'm saying? because they will still be able to vote, but they still going to vote probably Democratic more likely. So what are you doing? You understand?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So I'm still a little bit confused because you did that for what?
Just still hoping they'll get.
Unless he going to rig it in that state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
and
the
other
only thing.
states.
Because you already know, like in certain states you can finagle stuff.
Yeah,
And then certain states you can't. And he probably feels though he can finagle it or fuck with it and make it to his. That's the only thing I can think of. And that's what you said that they did. It was fake. It was, now you really gonna do some fake shit or some
they
stealing
testing it.
or some
Yep,
fraud stuff.
yep.
Because I just don't still understand, because if they're still um if they still can vote, it still doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, regardless if you divided it or split them up, more than likely they still gonna vote Democratic. So it still don't like even out to me. I don't know. I'm just
And you know
thinking.
what? It's a main key thing. He not supposed to get a third term. This is supposed to be his last term.
But if he keep the war going on, well, he can't keep the war going on for 3 years, because he on this only the first year. This is only the primaries. So think about what he gonna do when the real election comes, if he still be, president.
Alive.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he
Yeah.
doing all of this stuff now, just imagine if he make it to the real election, and I believe is, yeah,
He's setting up.
he got in last year, right? Right. That's what I
Yeah.
think he doing. He's
Yep.
setting up, he getting it prepared. So boom. Once it do happen, because
It'll be set in place.
yup, yup. He's setting himself up. He lining it up right now. In our face.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Blocked from
He
attending a
about to be
meeting involving
he
the
preparing himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what he doing. Now this was an inside capture of the election. Just a little bit of what was going on inside. Um, but wow, you go through all them lengths to just win. Like I mean I don't know. Like I would want to just win respectfully, peacefully, and honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you
Well,
doing
that's
too
us.
much.
That's not Trump. He didn't grow
Right.
up that way.
He doing too much to try to stay in there. Why would you want to stay in?
Cause you
Oh,
can
I
make
forgot.
money. He's making a lot of
But he
money.
want to be a dictator too.
Yeah.
He want to
Yeah.
be like the other countries, how like
North
they're
Korea.
and their president stay in there until they gone, and then
Mm-hmm.
somebody. But that's what I believe that he trying to do with this, because mind you, he already said that hopefully this is gonna be the last election. Remember when he first got in and he
Yes, he
said
sure did
something
say
like
that.
this? He was like, hopefully this will be the last election. So what
He
the
wanted to
fuck?
become king.
Yeah, he want to be like a king. He want to be like Putin and up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can't. We don't have that over here. That's why he trying to change a lot of rules and legislations and laws.
Mm-hmm.
But they letting them do it though too. So I
Yeah.
can't even like, it's like really like, what can we do? Even if we protest and protest and protest, it still ain't gonna matter. They gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah. Gotta overthrow his ass.
Yeah, that's the only thing that gotta
Yep.
happen. Either, yeah, something gotta happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's listen to this one.
different than a senator than I am. Chairman of this committee. And you are no different than a. Put my microphone back on.
These are the scenes from the Louisiana state capitol Friday as lawmakers decide on redistricting and new maps.
You're out of line.
Emotions are high in the committee room as lawmakers prepare to eliminate one of the state's majority black districts. After this back and forth, Republican State Senator Jay Morris says something to the
He's
crowd.
still in a seat. Go for a seat.
I don't know what he said. I was like, what did he say? I said, what? I said, what did her say? I'm going to say, what did he say? But, I said, what did her say? But what did he say? But he said something because the crowd ready to get in his ass. So he must have said something, but he mumbled it. He didn't say it like loud enough that we can hear and understand. Look at him. He pointing his finger like, I know he ain't say nigga. Look, you see the black man right here with his finger? You see him? Look at his face. I know he ain't say nigga. That's what it looked like. That's why I said, what did he say? But nobody never respond to my my reply. Yeah, wait a minute, somebody did. Hold up. Let me see what they said. Let me see. It won't let it go. And he said President Obama divided the county. And he said that President Obama divided the county. I don't know. But I did ask, like, what the fuck? What he say? I wanted to know what he said. Because and then this one stood up. Like, what? I know he ain't say that.
We'll keep you updated on LouisianaFirstNews.com as we learn more from what's happening at the Capitol.
I want to know what he said. He said something slick out his fucking mouth that nobody liked. Yo, they was ready getting his ass. Like, I know the fuck he lying.
This is the most important vote we will ever take. It's the most important vote that Republicans will ever take. We know we stand, and we stand on the right side of history. This is about race and diluting the representation of blacks and brown people in Memphis, Tennessee.
This is serious. This is gravely serious for people. People fought, died, were tortured for the right to vote. And so for the world needs to be watching this, because what is happening today will happen to the rest of the country.
But ultimately, the biggest frustration from Memphis residents I speak to is you have to remember every single black legislator that has ever gone to Congress from Tennessee has come from the former District 9. The concern here is if that district is carved up, that just won't happen again and again. It's just one of many things that are frustrating voters here in this moment. The large crowd of people gathered outside of the Senate chambers right now as lawmakers there begin discussion or continue debate over this legislation and prepare for a final vote any moment now. Like, I want to remind you, Chris, some of the conversations we're hearing inside that chamber room, one thing people have pointed out is with the new design of this map, you're going to have areas of Memphis, which I will remind you, a predominantly black city, the final place Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his speech before his assassination, sharing a district with an area like Pulaski, Tennessee, a small farm town 200 miles away that is the birthplace of the KKK, in addition to the historical...
You heard that?
Yes.
And that's why I was about to say, because mind you, he tried to take down the statues of Martin Luther King and all of that stuff. You know, he dismantled a lot of stuff because he wanted to put himself up there. He wanted to be a statue, a golden statue. No, seriously, he do.
I
He
know,
wanted to
I'm
be-
laughing.
But no, it's funny, but it's not funny because at the end of the day, what president wanted to do some stuff like this?
A golden statue.
A golden, yes, he wanted a golden statue, like a golden ballroom, and they, you know, they
It's shiny. It's shiny.
Well, he might don't be getting his ballroom too. That's another thing I'm probably getting into tomorrow. But no, I want to get into David tomorrow. David D4D. But yeah, he wanted to take away everything that a lot of the black leaders fought for and stuff like that, civil rights and this and the third. He wanted to be the statue of that, like he the one that did civil rights and this and the third. When you just basically trying to take our rights away. So I mean, what did you accomplish? And you know what they did? They made him put a lot of those statues back up. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
He took down the Black Lives Matter in Washington. He cleaned that all out. Yeah, okay, that's fine. But them statues and all of that shit, that wall thing that he took down was like a mural with Dr. King. It had a couple about black people that fought for us to basically have civil rights. They made him put that shit back up there. But how the fuck they just letting him do all this other stuff though? You know what I'm saying? If y'all made him reverse that, why y'all can't make him reverse a lot of the stuff that he doing? Like, this is just absolute absurd. Like, I don't get
cultural
it.
significance there. It also speaks to what state lawmakers are pointing to as an operational flaw with this plan. How can a congressional representative effectively speak to the needs of an urban center like Memphis, as well as a smaller farm town 200 miles away?
This is the most important vote we will.
So now the black people gonna be hunted down. Well, I mean, they probably ain't got to move, but where is it? Like, they gonna just, I guess, district it off instead of you being in the district that you was in. Now you in the KKK district, so it's gonna be seeming like they can go and do something to these people that's in it, because now they in their district. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now a lot of them black people probably got to move or probably want to move. Because who want to live in a district in like a KKK situation? Like, no. That's no.
Oh, you know what? And when they vote, they have to vote in there. They're gonna move the
District.
voter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And their district.
Oh.
And that's going to be a problem.
Yep.
So now it's going to probably be a lot of trees, you know, hangings, if you know what I mean.
Forbidden fruits.
Yep. That's what it sounds like. This is about to happen.
Yeah.
This man hates us.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he can't be us. The closest he can get is orange. So and this is the last one for this one. Then we gonna get into cash. But he went to, he was up in the Bronx, girl.
Why?
He was up in the Bronx
Why?
because he
Probably
wanted to make it
drinking.
seem like he liked us. Now, mind you, this was after that happened. This just happened, I think, yesterday or Sunday. This just happened either yesterday or Sunday. But yeah, he wanted to make it seem like he fucks with us and shit like that. After that just happened, right? Now you go in the Bronx to the barbershop, talk to a black owner of the barbershop and act like you cool and you want to understand what's going on about basically the rates and how basically everything went up.
Kash
And this and the
Pastel.
third. No, Trump, I'm about to show you, your boy.
Oh,
Man,
he
he was
my
up
boy.
in there. He was up in there with some of his white constituents. They was in there too. You about to see. All of this was to make it seem like, oh, I'm cool with black people. What we just seen didn't really happen because I'm cool with black people. So what you seen just now, a couple seconds ago, that don't mean nothing because I fucks with black people. Allegedly.
Oh my God.
She said, "Oh my god." Listen to this here. He up in the barbershop. Wait a minute, where the sound? Where the sound? Let me put the sound on.
You know what? If you're as good as your father says, right, and you cut his hair great, that's very important to barber to a guy. So he could be a wealthy landlord, but he'll give you a low rent because having a good barber is a very important thing. I can tell you.
So, Mr. President, you got a young guy right there.
That's a big thing, though.
It's a huge thing.
So how has your rent been? So where was it like 5 years ago, the rent?
I mean, the rent was significantly lower. Now it's
Oh my God, you lying
it's gone up
bastard.
about 1,200 cents.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a big
and
increase.
My issue was more the energy. I've been paying 2,100 since I first opened up. In the last 7 months, it shot up to 15,000.
What?
It's 15,000, and that's
You went from 2,100
to 15,000 in this establishment. Yeah.
How many heads can you take care of? That's a lot, right?
You asked a stupid question, sir.
From 2,100 to 15,000.
Yeah, so they
So it is an example, though. Energy, right? So energy, when that comes down, ready? I almost hate to say because you'd be at 7,000, right? But your energy bill from January 20th, if I win, we gotta win. How's your rent done in terms of, do you own the store or is it rented?
No, it's rented.
And is the landlord a good guy? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
All right?
Yeah.
You cut his hair, I hope?
I mean, he comes in from time to time.
So what the fuck? Right, what is he talking about if he win? Go ahead, say what you ready to say.
And he continued answering stupid questions. See, I would have walked away.
How about
And,
that?
and he's
But
not spending any money. Did Trump give him a couple of dollars? No. So you wasting my time.
right, but why would you go to New York in the black area in the Bronx to act like you trying to act like you want to understand?
It's a brown area. It's a Spanish area. So I just want to. That look like a Spanish barbershop.
But they black people like us.
They see it differently.
They see it differently, but I believe that they black too. Well, you know.
What we know,
Right.
but they don't know.
Right. No, but they know when they want to know. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I mean, I don't know. I done been to Spanish Harlem. I done been to the Bronx and all of that stuff. But I'm just gonna say, like, I had a nice time up there every time I went. But my thing is, why even still? What is Trump doing? What did this mean?
Listen, in his view, he's trying to get many Republicans in there, any means possible.
Right, and he trying to get people to make it seem like he not racist. Cause not even only that, you sent a whole lot of people home. Even people that had citizenship here. Even people that was born here that didn't even supposed to go back. So now you want to go to New York and act like you cool.
Maybe it's a deceit. Maybe he gonna try to do it to New York.
No, he already did. Remember, he was putting the people on buses and sending them back home.
No, I'm talking about voting.
Oh, for the primary.
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna work because at the end of the day, he said like, is he gonna change some laws or break some stuff down or help small businesses. He talking about, oh yeah, I know your father get a good haircut here. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I went from paying, what he said, 12 to paying thousands of dollars.
Like 15,
The whole,
15,000.
just to hold this barbershop open. And
7 times.
yeah, yeah.
Oof.
The economy is going up. Girl, a haircut is $30. In some places, you might pay 50, depending on what you want to
If it's
get.
yep. If it's
You
a
know what
fancy
I'm
salon.
saying?
Yep.
And just imagine if people was getting their haircut every 2 weeks. Now they probably got to stop, like get their shit every 3 weeks or almost a month because that's high. You know, back in the day, $25, you get all that shit. Haircut, trimmed up, goateed up, and all of that stuff. And now, you got to realize, with the way that the world is set up, people don't have $30 to $50 to get their hair cut.
They'll do it that
Every 2
damn
weeks.
self. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that too. Because the internet show you how to do it. A lot of shit.
I got a funny hair.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause you're losing. You're not winning no more. Because what you used to pay and your profit now that you was getting, most of your profit got to go back into your business.
And he's renting.
Oh right, you don't even own the shit.
That's a lot of heads.
That you probably don't even get. And you see who was, man. And then they just sitting in the chair. They wasn't even cutting hair. They was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Listening to
Smiling.
what Trump had to say, trying to make it seem like it was a busy day. But when I looked at it earlier again, they just sitting there. They're not even getting their hair cut. They just sitting there, and a lot of the barbers standing behind them. But they ain't cutting no hair.
Yeah,
because regardless of what, I believe Trump said, don't touch us. We just gonna be like, we gonna sit here. Don't touch us.
See, that's what I'm saying. Where you decide to go to there.
Right. Now you get, yes.
How they decide to go to that barbershop?
Because he trying to make it look good. He trying to make, and then you got a black reporter talking to you, asking you questions. Now you know, girl, all of that was a skit. That was a hoax. That was just something to make it look good after what he just did. So now he got to make it look good like he for the people.
He for the people, all right.
We know you just managed the whole state. You just managed the whole state.
He did Tiffany.
Right. Well, at least he ain't feeding the people. I want to see him feed the people. Feed the people, yeah.
He stole the people.
Right. Feed the people and starve the rich. Shit. Don't starve the boy. But fuck the boy. Fuck the boy because all of them is with him too. Like, show us something that you doing for the people. That still ain't did shit for the people. You ain't say, here go 5,000. Use this up. Everybody who coming after us or the next day get free haircuts. Where that's at? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and this will help you, you know what I'm saying, pay your lawyer, you know what I mean, rent. Because basically he telling you that we struggling out this bitch. That's a lot of motherfucking rent money.
Yep.
And you don't own it? Shit. And again, if people ain't coming to get their hair cut, that's where it go. Then you got to go into your money to pay for the, you know what I mean? And hopefully that people start coming back. But then your rates is a little bit high because the economy is high. Man, let's get into Cash fake ass. Because he another liar, man. I'm just so like, I don't know what's going on with our world, but something need to happen, something need to give like real quick. God gonna save us, hopefully. Well, God will. I got faith, but this man, he's showing us that he don't care for real. I want to go through this because this was 2 hours. I need to get my key points and shit like that. But yeah, this was Cash today about the spending and about the people that he basically fired from the
There was a
FBI and stuff
lady
like that.
was let go and she suffered a heart attack.
Yeah, yeah.
I
She
feel so
almost
sorry for
died.
that lady.
She almost died.
Well, one did.
Yeah. And then another lady, they went and blew them up. Remember they blew. I don't want to say everything, but yeah, they retaliated on one of the ladies that was working for the FBI and blew her and her fucking family up.
No.
Yes. And her husband had to jump out the window, and she had burned up. She burnt, but I believe that she survived.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
she probably got disability. Poor thing.
This was last year when he first got in there, because you know everybody that was trying to get them Epstein files out, he was like trying to harm them.
Yeah, I did remember that. Yeah, you're right.
Because they was trying to fight for the Epstein files to not to get out. And then when they did get out, we still don't have no answers because everything is redacted on redacted. So we still don't know what really happened. Let's get into some of this. Oh, man.
That his failure at the FBI was tied to that his future at the
Let me
FBI
know
was
when
tied
you
to his
found
political
something.
allegiance to Donald Trump.
Okay.
So you're asking for more resources at a time that you're misspending valuable resources on political revenge instead of focusing on defending our national security. I'm pleased, as the chairman said, that
I think she lived in Virginia. I want to say Virginia. She was by I know she was like yeah. This was last year though.
all of your agencies noticed our bipartisan opposition to the deep cuts from last year and have presented more robust plans this year. There are still major gaps to be addressed. One notable example among the DOJ programs is the elimination of the organized crime drug enforcement task forces. As I understand it, DEA was oddly sidelined in this
Hi,
process.
Kobe.
I'm also concerned about diverting resources away
Hey,
from core missions of
Kobe,
each of
like I
your
said,
agencies to fuel
husband.
President Trump's mass deportation agenda.
Wait a minute.
Trump told us he was going after the, quote, worst of the worst, who posed a danger to our communities. That would be fine. But if you look at the Department of Homeland Security's own data, overwhelmingly the people being targeted and locked up pose no risk to public safety. So when you divert resources away from fighting serious violent crime to locking people up who mostly don't pose a risk to public safety, you're making us less, not more safe. Let me close by thanking the thousands of law enforcement personnel, both local, state, and federal, who work tirelessly each day to keep us all safe. And I look forward to the hearing and discussion today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Ranking Member. I look forward to working with you as we work our way through these budget requests and our appropriations process. I now recognize our witnesses for their testimony, and I recognize the Director of the FBI, Kash Patel.
Good afternoon, Chairman Moran, Ranking Member Van Hollen, and members of the subcommittee. Thank you for inviting me to represent the FBI's fiscal year 2027. It's an honor to represent the 36,000 men and women of the FBI that serve around the country and around the world. especially during police week.
Director, would you pull the mic closer, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
This week, especially for Police Week, we pause to commemorate the incredible dedication and bravery of our law enforcement communities across the country who stand on the front lines and shield their citizens from dangers and threaten our everyday way of life. Every day, the FBI safeguards our nation's safety and security with our law enforcement partners. To achieve our no-fail mission, we fully support the president's budget proposal for the FBI for $12.53 billion to get us right size. Before getting into specifics, I'd like to highlight that the importance of the FBI mission is never more important than at this critical time, especially during the recent violent attacks during the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which all too many of us were there. I was proud that the FBI within moments immediately jumped into action, launched a bi-coastal investigation, launched fixed-wing and rotary assets and men and women in evidence response teams, bomb technicians, and interviews. And within 24 hours, we had that evidence from California to Boston, back in Washington, D.C., and the individual was charged. That is truly exemplary work by the interagency and our state and local partners and the men and women of the FBI. Thanks to the brilliant personnel of the FBI, this year has been truly historic in the reduction of crime. It has been a record-breaking year. We have seen in 2025 alone a historic 20-point decline in the nation's murder rate. We also saw 44,000 violent offenders arrested by this FBI last year alone. To put that in perspective, that's twice as many violent offenders arrested in all of 2024. The FBI seized more than 2,200 kilograms of fentanyl last year. That's a 31% increase from 2024. That's enough to kill 180 million Americans across this country. The FBI arrested 8 of our top 10 most wanted fugitives in just 14 months. To put that in perspective, that's double the number of the entirety of the prior administration.
Judge. That's
made
why
over
she was
3,000
a
arrests and
judge.
seized over 1,000 firearms at the border, including 90
judge,
high-value targets
okay.
from Mexico brought here for prosecution. And through our leadership in the Homeland Security Task Force and the Interagency, a 6-week effort led by HSTFs contributed to 400 operations, 32 federal agents working it, and 91 metric tons of drugs were seized. We've also seen unprecedented progress in protecting our most vulnerable, our children. In 2025, we located more than 6,300 missing kids. That's a 30% increase from 2024. And we arrested more than 2,000 child predators and human traffickers in 2025. That's a 17% increase from 2024. We also wiped out 4 million pedophile accounts off the dark web entirely.
She didn't let his law
And we also focused in on the 764 network, those who especially target our youth
all
and our
the
vulnerable
time.
online. And we saw a 500% increase in the arrest of the NVE community. In terms of national security, we've been equally aggressive on that front.
All of a sudden, after she didn't go and do what he wanted her to do, then all of a sudden, allegedly, her house was blowed up.
Yeah.
And it was another lady. Yeah, because I'm looking at it now. I was trying to send it to me. Oh, it was South Carolina.
Yes.
I say Virginia. I know it was somewhere. And he did something to somebody else too. I can't. One of those FBI agents, he did. So girl, and act like he didn't. Let's see. Capture that right now. Yeah, but he's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. That he is.
He's very dangerous.
He is quite insecure too. That's what makes him even more dangerous.
But this is the only thing. This is alleged. But at the end of the day, it was just all of a sudden.
This shit right here.
When she didn't go, when she went against what he wanted done, and this that, and third, then this stuff happened to her. I mean, like, come on now, don't take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
It's just,
yes.
it's not cool. It's not cool. And again, he got away with this shit.
is weird as fuck. This South Carolina judge house just went up in flames, y'all. And officials are calling this a mysterious explosion. Her name is Diana Goodstein. And here's the thing, y'all. That ain't just any kind of judge. That's the same judge who just blocked a Trump administration about a request for the voters' data. And when she did that, she was already receiving hella death threats, y'all. And now her house is up in flames. I'm not saying anyone did it, because like they said, officials said mysteriously happened. So we won't know officially how this happened until we know how this happened. But come on, man, put two and two together. It's crazy out here. Y'all, they said her and her family almost didn't survive. 3 people is in the hospital right now. They said one person had to jump out the window to escape the flames. So they're doing a whole investigation to see if it's arson involved. But I'm telling y'all, this shit don't seem right. Do it seem right to y'all? I know it don't seem right to me. Something feel off.
Look at the shape of the
I need
fire.
y'all to leave y'all thoughts down below in the comments on this. Coincidence or a message? Let me know.
Fire starter.
This shit right here.
But the crazy part about it,
This South Carolina judge.
the crazy part about it, we don't hear nothing about that no more. What happened with the investigation?
I wonder what happened to her. Let me look that up. Cause you said that was last year.
Everybody survived. The husband jumped out the window and broke his legs and all of that stuff. And these was not young people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you notice we don't hear nothing about that no more.
No.
We don't hear nothing about a lot of things no more. Epstein files is closed out. Remember Melania just got up there last month and was like, we gotta bring this back up and bring these people to this. They ain't talking about it again no more. Like, and that's why I still don't understand why would she even get up there and say that. But anybody that go against him allegedly suffer some consequences and repercussions. Basically.
Yeah, he gonna
as well
get
on the
his.
counterterrorism side, on the domestic and homegrown violent extremist side.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And there's no overstating that our work, the men and women at the FBI, proudly stopped 4 terrorist attacks in the month of December last year alone in California, Pennsylvania, Texas, and New York.
Exactly.
We also stood up the NSPM Joint Mission Center, integrating intelligence and operational expertise across our agencies to
so he could use it himself.
And domestic terrorism.
And I don't believe none of their statistics. Definitely don't believe none of their statistics because remember the Dow and all of that stuff. And when she said that the Dow was not up where she said it was at. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just something that just put our attention on the Dow. But we don't care about the Dow because a lot of us ain't in stocks. Fuck the Dow. So fuck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't worry about no daggone Dow. Fuck the Dow. Is it bringing the food down? Is the Dow bringing the food down?
The Dow.
The helly? Like, these people is just, they insane. They is insane. These people is a force to be reckoned with. I don't even know. I just don't know. I just don't know at this point.
We finally empowered our capabilities at the FBI with an AI advancement that the FBI workforce has not seen. This FBI is up using AI 230% across our enterprise. The Bureau is fully engaged in defending against cyber attacks from nation-state adversaries, criminals, and everything.
He is lying. Because when the man came and asked him some stuff, he got offensive, he got loud, he got aggressive, he was going in. And that's when you know when they start really like getting in their ass and they start lying. They bring up the Dow. They bring up all of this stuff that they did, and half of that stuff is probably a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because we still ain't even getting to the Venezuelan shit. Remember they supposed to been doing investigations about that. Where's that? Ain't heard shit about that
That's
no
right.
more. Because allegedly these boats that they blew up was not terrorist boats or boats that hurt people. These supposed to been fishermen allegedly. But that's alright. They gonna be out there to fish again because how fishermen's got kids and they gonna learn how to do it. And you know what I'm saying. It ain't over. Other people gonna start fishing. You know what I'm saying. But my whole thing is, do you gonna blow them up too? That's crazy. Because we get our crab meats and stuff like that from Venezuela and all of that stuff. Like, we need that.
Yeah, yeah,
The book, if you blowing everybody up, we ain't gonna be able to eat no good crab. Well, no, I mean like the snow crabs and all that other stuff, you know, because if the Maryland crab, if they don't have that, I get the Venezuelans. Yeah, but all of that been shut down for a minute. Thank God I had
and
some.
fentanyl.
Right, and it's floating. It's just floating. It's just out there floating. The fuck out of here. All these drug bros bringing fentanyl and all of these guns in here. Nigga, no. For the most part that I know, allegedly, that our own government brings shit in here.
Oh yeah, and
From the
stealing.
80s, 90s, probably before I was even born.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you know, my son, they found, all right, so where we used to live at, it was like a train runs through, you know, a train, a real regular, a train, a freight train, not like the subway train, but like a freight train. And they found a box, it was boxes of guns and all of that stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. I had to call the law.
You have
Yeah,
to call the law.
the law. I mean, we got good, but yeah. But I ain't even gonna lie. I believe that the government be setting stuff certain places for certain. You know what I'm saying? Boxes of drugs, all of that stuff.
Entrapment.
Like, you know what I'm saying? No, not even entrapment to get that
But
shit sold, get it out there, because where you thinking all these guns and stuff be coming from and these drugs be coming from?
yeah, these kids be having these guns.
But these motherfucking, they let this shit come over here. They bring it over here. They know what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
And they put it in our communities
Yeah.
for people to find and, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's just what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Fucking ain't no real drug boat going just like pull up. D bringing that shit over here. They been doing it. They been doing it. But when it become an epidemic and when they people start overdosing and doing this and the third, oh, we gotta find a way to stop it and this that, and the third. But no, it was okay when you was feeding out people drugs. In the fucking 60s, in the 80s and the 90s and all of that stuff. That's when, man, come on now. These people, they know what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
And now the kids is sniffing, or putting this shit in their mouth off this big old tube. What they said it was, and the girl, just a young girl just passed away from doing that stuff. It's not huffing paint because you putting it in your mouth. You know, huffing paint, they put it on their nose and be like smelling on it and all
That
that shit.
fume. Mm-hmm.
Right. But this is something that come out of a container. What the fuck it was? I Oh man, I thought I was gonna remember. I should have wrote that shit down. But yeah, this is what the kids is doing now. A lot of the kids is doing this um out this tube thing, and you can get it from like Home Depot and stuff like that. But yeah, they doing these films and they hitting it and all of that and be all fucked up. Like they just be out they fucking mind. And this is crazy because I don't even, it's just bad. And that was
like a high school.
high school. Yeah, I seen it on what is it, TikTok? I seen it on TikTok and I seen it on Instagram. This ain't like no new shit. This been going on since like 2 years ago.
Oh.
Right. But the one guy, oh, what's that rapper boy? He was doing it. Kodak Black. He was doing it before. Inhaling this bottle stuff. But we ain't know what it was then. You know what I'm saying? So now the kids are doing it. It's like it's giving me like a what is that stuff where you blew the balloons up with?
Oh, I know
Helium?
that.
Like
Oh.
a helium high? Like, you know how people like take the helium out the balloon and suck on that? You ever seen that before?
No.
Yeah,
I
because
don't know what I'll be
people
looking.
these days, they just getting high off all kinds of stuff.
I know they use codeine cough medicine, cough syrup.
Yeah, that was the sipping on some scissor. And then they had the whole song about it. They had Miley Percocets. Girl, it's crazy. But they got this can now, and they like it's like I don't know if they inhaling it or they just putting it in their mouth and blow it out. But it's like girl, I don't know what it is, but this is what they doing now. I'm gonna find that shit. 'Cause
I'm trying to find it. I couldn't find it.
In between, last year our internet.
It's called Dustin. It's
Ooh.
called Dustin. That's what
Okay.
it's called. Dustin. Dustin. Dusting.
Crime Complaint Center fielded more than 1 million complaints.
That's the name
that
of it.
totaled nearly $21 billion in losses based on cyber theft. We've also seen an increase in complex financial crime arrests, included 400 indictments,
I
and
want
seized
to
over
get
$1.6
into.
billion in funds related to those crimes, a 65% increase. Maybe most impactful in terms of
They
scams,
gonna get
the
in his
FBI has
ass.
led the overseas operations in Cambodia, Thailand, and Burma, crippling the scam center compound stood up by the CCP, including the arrest of an individual responsible for $14 billion in scams alone. And we're scuttling these compounds one by
I'll
one.
be right back.
Just last week in Dubai,
Okay.
thanks to the cooperation of the FBI and the Dubai National Police and MPS, we arrested 300 individuals, freed 2,000 people who forced into traffic labor, and shut down a $4 billion scam center that was operating to fleece Americans and seniors of their hard-earned dollars. The
I
FBI's
know
unique
that's
authorities
right.
on these front lines
That's the
show
first
that
time
we're
I heard
defending the
about
homeland.
that.
Just last month, we extradited Zhu Wei, one of the top 2 cyber hackers from Italy. They say we couldn't get him. They thought the CCP was going to get him, but now he's here in prison. Our work collectively on the counterintelligence mission.
So all of this stuff that he's talking about is just mighty crazy. We ain't hear about it. You know, because, yeah, they need to get these daggone scammers because these scammers don't play. They will scam the shit out you. Yes, sir.
I'm back.
I've been scammed before. I've definitely been scammed before. So,
Who hasn't?
if they stopping scammers, why we ain't hear about this? He just talking about this. They done stop these $1 billion of scammers that been scamming people from out their hard-earned money. Why we just hearing about this on here right now? This was today. Y'all ain't been never said nothing about stopping no daggone scammers. That's what I'm saying. Where is the statistics? Like the real shit, I don't believe them.
Usually, they'll tell you how it works, but they just say in general. You notice that?
Exactly. No, he's telling how many scammers they done stopped. But you saying that now, why you ain't said that before? This some new stuff. Because mind you, he had time to think about this before he came to court today. This is today. He had time to write some shit down or think about some stuff or what he gonna say and this, that, and the third. But I don't know. Cause scammers is still scamming. And you caught billions of scammers and this, that, and the third, or thousands or whatever he said that was stealing billions of hard-earned breaking people dollars. But again, where's the real proof? Because you can say you did this and you can say you did that, but where's the documentation and where's the real proof?
Mm-hmm.
Because we ain't never hear nothing about him stopping those scammers until just now. Because, you know, a lot of people is dealing with this scam shit.
Yep.
And that's real. So if you stopping scammers, why all of a sudden now you talking about you done stop these scammers and this and the third, when you should have been talked about that, I believe. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Why wait till now till you in the hot seat? You in the hot seat right now.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're bringing up scammers and this, that, and the third. Shit that we ain't never even heard about that you even had something to do with. Why? Because you trying to save your ass, you trying to save your job. Because the people is saying that you be at work fucked up. Drunk as shit. Tore down. Hey.
Juggling down.
Yo thought he was fired. He was so drunk he didn't know he had to make a new password, allegedly. Like, come on now. Now you done did all this stuff. Now all of a sudden you talking about it. I don't believe.
Speaks for itself. 43% more counterintelligence arrests in 2020.
Oh, did you see about the Dustin?
Well, I didn't.
Oh,
I
don't
didn't
worry
check.
about it. Don't worry about it.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, it's on TikTok. Yeah, it's called Dustin now. But
25 in all of 2024 from China, DPRK, Russia, and elsewhere. And as you noted, Mr. Chairman, we are busy getting ready for protecting Americans from every event of the Olympics, the World Cup, the F1, the Super Bowl, as we drive into 2028. But this summer, all eyes are focused on the World Cup, and the FBI and DHS stand ready, learning from our valuable experiences and focusing on a 14-month lift to ensure everybody is taken care of when they visit our country for this World Cup event. Lastly, we have secured record-breaking achievements to include task force officers from around the country, including deputizing our own officers, reducing the task force officer pipeline from 14 months to 60 days, allowing men and women in law enforcement to work together at speeds that have never been delivered before. With your continued support, this FBI stands ready to continue this great work, and I stand ready to answer any and all questions from you. And categorically, Mr. Vice Chairman, when you say there's credible reporting, just because you say it's credible doesn't make it so. This FBI is doing
And
historic
so
levels
do
of crime
you.
reduction across the country. I'm proud to lead it. And if you want to cite media reporting to discredit the men and women of the FBI, go right ahead. The target's right here. The mission has never been more successful.
Oh, you full of shit.
Administrator Terrence Cole, Drug Enforcement Agency.
Chairman Moran, Ranking Member Van Hollen, and members of the subcommittee, thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today. It's an honor to be here during National Police Week when we recognize the men and women of law enforcement who have given their lives in the line of duty. I appreciate your continued support of the Drug Enforcement Administration and nearly 9,000 professionals who carry out the mission across the United States and around the world. As a law enforcement veteran of more than 30 years, I come before you with a straightforward message. The threat we face today is unlike anything we've seen before. The DEA's mission has never been more urgent. Fentanyl continues to kill Americans at alarming rates. It's not
Yeah,
just another
baby.
drug threat, it's a weapon of mass destruction. Measured in American lives lost every day, it's produced and distributed by transnational criminal organizations that have industrialized death for profit. The Sinaloa and Jalisco New
And so
Generation
do you.
cartels, now designated foreign terrorist organizations, are driving this crisis. They operate as a global enterprise. They use sophisticated supply chains, financial networks, and technology to move poison into our communities. They are well-funded, highly adaptive, and relentless. We have to be, and DEA is leading the fight. We're taking the fight directly to these organizations with aggressive, intelligence-driven enforcement. Our focus is clear. Target leadership.
No, it's not clear.
Break their
No, it's
command and
not.
control. Disrupt supply chains. Hold accountable those who
Go
profit
ahead, say what
from
you
the
said.
addiction.
Lies. Lies.
I told
He
you.
agreed.
It's
See?
always.
Kobe agreed.
Yeah, right. And he on his ass. And watch, he go. Kobe, you're not going back out there. I just let you in. You should have stayed out there with them ducks. Don't fuss at me. I don't want to hear it. I just let you in here. You should have stayed out there. Get down. Stop. No, stop. I'm not. No. Because they out there. What she said? She said, come back out. Did she say come back out? Because there's two girls next door. She played with them.
Girls
I don't
hanging
know.
out.
And they barking like woo woo woo. And she barking back like, what the fuck? Y'all having a conversation? I just let her back in here. She just said out there. But yeah, they lying. And they was on his ass. And you can tell when he trying to lie because he get real like aggressive and he get angry like you can tell. You know, I don't know if he had some bourbon today. He looks sober. Sober as shit. But on one of them he said they was just because they was asking him about the drinking and stuff like that, and he was like they was just lying. People was lying and this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. He said you can ask. He said the name. I forget the name. He's like you can ask so and so and this, that, and the third. He was like, well, on the paperwork, 9 people that work in your FBI, you know what I mean, came forward to that journalist and said that 9 people, 9. Because
That's a lot
mind
of
you,
people.
he's still trying to get people to get the daggone polygraphs. Mind you, it's like 1,000 or something people. It was more than that before when he came in and he fucking fired like 3,000 people. Not
Yeah,
3,000. I think it was
a
like
lot of people.
2,000. I think it was like 2,000. I don't want to exaggerate or something like that. But he fired a lot of people. But it's still a lot of people that still work in different departments. So you got to polygraph all these people to find out who did it. And if it ain't true, why do you care? If it ain't true, why do you have to give these people polygraphs a test? So at the end of the day, they're going to lose their job because they told on you? You shouldn't be drinking at work. You is the FBI director. I think. So, no, but you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying I think because maybe he not taking his job serious. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I think. But do he know? Or do he think? Because who would do that?
It's so out there.
Uh-huh. And
Don't even
freely
hide
with
it.
it. And freely with it.
Yep.
Like, but I want to see some receipts because it's like their word against his. And don't nobody have no footage, no nothing. Only thing we have stories about, yeah, they said
Well,
that.
he was at that hockey room, locker room, chuckling it up.
Right, but that's why they got in his ass too about that because he wasn't working. He used the jet and the government jet to go there to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like a fun thing for him. He was, well, at the end of the day, you were still working because allegedly, if you is the head of the FBI, you're the director. You working 24 hours of the day, so you still really working, right or wrong.
Yes.
And you're drunk. He was tore up.
How you supposed to solve crime being drunk?
Uh-huh. Exactly. Because your judgment might be flawed. Because you're not in your right state of mind. And not only that, girl, he was pulling beer on himself. He drunk the beer, wore the beer. He, like, what the fuck, pissed it out, all of that.
Yeah,
He had a ball. And still on taxpayers' dollars. Because you ain't had no business using that for your personal gain or whatever you was doing. If that was your personal time, you use your personal drive or your car or you, come on now. That's crazy.
Now, how he solved crime being all drunk like that?
All these crimes.
All these
That's
crimes.
why, and that's why I said I don't believe his statistics. Because we haven't seen proof. He can say what he want. But where's the real proof? Because scammers call me every day. Fuck. Talking about they not scamming. Scammers call me every day. So where is the real proof? I don't believe nothing that they say. I don't. I'm sorry. Our country is gone to shit.
It went to shit. It's deep in it.
Yeah. And it's going to be hard to get us out of here, up out of this, you know. It's just out of control. You got robots walking around, people beating up the robots. I'm just over it. Like, they got robots doing DoorDash and people riding on the robot, beating them up, flipping them over. Niggas don't get their food. Like it's a lot going on. It's I seen that stuff. Like I was like, oh my god. And then we had one in Baltimore. It was a little black and silver one. He was up in here by the he was down the harbor, and he kept falling over. I'm like, oh my god.
You didn't help that robot?
No, somebody else helped pick them up. I don't know, because I don't know if that bitch going to try to turn on me and fight. I don't know. I don't trust nothing.
Yeah.
Not no robot.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
They
motherfucker
probably
might grab me and don't let me go and
Yeah,
squeeze me to the foot. My arm come off. I don't know. Bitch, you wanted my arm.
They probably say kill black people.
Exactly. I ain't
Right.
touching it. I ain't touching it. I ain't going near it. I don't want nothing to do with it. Fuck that. Fuck that. No sir. And it's just walking around like, who is controlling it? That's what I want to know too. Or, and then it don't talk. It's just walking around. It's just walking around. Like I guess they like as a prototype. They just
Oh, like
testing
a
it out.
drone. Like a drone.
Right, and they probably testing it out. Oh, he probably can like zoom in on crime or something. I don't know. But it's just walking around, and this wasn't even on the news. Somebody, matter of fact, you know what I mean? You gotta go and see it. It's a sight to see. Girl, it's crazy. All right, I'm about to get up
in
out of
depth,
here.
including the global networks that supply precursor chemicals
I want him to
to
wild
make
out
fentanyl
one
production
time.
possible, and we are delivering results. In one recent coordinated surge, DEA and our partners made more than 600 arrests. We seized hundreds of kilograms of fentanyl, multi-ton quantities of cocaine and meth, hundreds of firearms, and more than $11 million in U.S. currency. Across our fentanyl operations, we've made thousands of arrests tied to
forcing the American justice system. For example, we cannot control the number of threats to our protectees and the subsequent required protection details. Forefront of my heart, and this
really honored to be here. ATF is the only federal law enforcement agency whose primary mission. Its budget includes 2 program enhancements, $7.8 million for NIBIN and $25.8 million for combating gun violence. The NIBIN enhancement will enable ATF to replace aging ballistics imaging equipment and expand correlation services to additional sites. This would ensure timely investigative lead generation, allowing law enforcement to identify and apprehend violent offenders more effectively.
The inspection review process, just like these other agencies have their own internal investigations, and complete that review.
As I said in my opening remarks, I really don't care about your personal life so long as you are able to perform your public and official responsibilities, which are awesome responsibilities. Multiple reports, including reporting by The Atlantic, have alleged episodes of excessive drinking, unexplained absences, and behavior that concern current and former FBI and DOJ officials. You have publicly denied those allegations and filed a defamation lawsuit. So today, as you testify before Congress, is it your testimony that those allegations are categorically false?
Unequivocally, categorically false.
So there have been no occasions during your tenure when FBI personnel were unable to promptly reach you?
Absolutely not. You can ask my entire workforce. They hear from me at every single hour of the day, as do these great gentlemen here, as do the men and women of the interagency and state and local law enforcement and the White House.
No, we're not.
And so there have been no occasions when your security detail had difficulty waking or locating you, is that right?
Nope, it's a total farce. I don't even know where you get this stuff, but it doesn't make it credible because you say so.
I'm not saying it, Director Patel. It's been written and documented.
You are literally saying it.
No, I'm saying that these are reports, Director Patel.
Oh, he about to get heated.
Yeah,
But my thing is, if you ain't did none of this, why do you want people to have a polygraph? Because you want to know who said it. But if it ain't true, it don't matter who said it, right?
That's right.
So, on the other note, my whole thing is, too, why is you sitting there acting like we didn't see you get fucked up? Yo. But watch what he got to say, and then I'm getting out of here. I'm going to finish it up tomorrow, because they going to get in his ass. They going to grill his ass about the money and this, that, and that. I didn't watch the whole entire thing. But they was in his ass. They was in his ass. And they also was asking him about the people that he fired and why he fired them. I ain't gonna tell y'all what he said, but I'm gonna let y'all see it tomorrow. But yeah, let's do this, because he about to get hot. And this is Van Holden. You know he the senator for Maryland.
Unlike
I
your
will
baseless
say,
reports, the
Director
only person that
Patel-
was slinging margaritas in El Salvador on the taxpayer dollar with a convicted gangbanging rapist was you.
You know, the
only
fact-
person that ran up a
Director
$7,000 bar tab in Washington, D.C. at
This
the lobby
suggests
bar
to me-
was you.
this
the only
suggests
individual
to
in this
me that
room
the
that has
allegations
been
are
drinking on
true.
taxpayer dime during
Are
the
you
day
polygraphing?
is you.
Director Patel, come on. These are serious allegations that were made against you. They're in a
allegations
lawsuit
are
that
false.
you filed.
You drinking.
Hold on. Why he stopped though? He said, "Are you polygraphing?" And then he switched it up too. So is they for Trump too? Because listen to what he already said about the polygraph, right? and then you're gonna cut itself off and switch it up. Say what you was gonna say.
The inspection review process, just like these other agencies have their own internal investigations, and complete that review.
As I said in my opening remarks, I really don't care about your personal life so long as you are able to perform your public and official responsibilities, which are awesome responsibilities. Multiple reports, including reporting by The Atlantic, have alleged episodes of excessive drinking, unexplained absences, and behavior that concern current and former FBI and DOJ officials. You have publicly denied those allegations and filed a defamation lawsuit. So today, as you testify before Congress, is it your testimony that those allegations are categorically false?
Unequivocally, categorically false.
So there have been no occasions during your tenure when FBI personnel were unable to promptly reach you?
Absolutely not. You can ask my entire workforce. They hear from me at every single hour of the day.
No, we
as
not.
do these great gentlemen here,
There's
as
that.
do the men and women of the interagency,
Yeah,
state and
liar.
local law enforcement, and the White House.
And so there have been no occasions when your security detail had difficulty waking or locating you, is that right?
Nope, it's a total farce. I don't even know where you get this stuff, but it doesn't make it credible.
And
because
see
you
how
say
calm
so.
he is? Watch
I'm
how
not
his
saying it,
attitude
Director
change.
Patel.
Watch how his
it's been
attitude change.
written and documented.
You are literally saying it.
No, I'm saying that these are reports, Director Patel.
No,
and
unlike
I
your
will
baseless
say,
reports,
Director
the only person that
Patel-
was slinging margaritas in El Salvador on the taxpayer dollar with a convicted gangbanging rapist was you.
You know, the
only
fact-
person that ran up a
Director
$7,000 bar tab in Washington, D.C. at
This
the lobby bar
suggests to me-
was you. So
this
the only individual
suggests
in
to
this
me that
room
the
that has
allegations
been
are
drinking on
true.
taxpayer dime during
Are
the day
you polygraphing?
is you.
Director Patel, come on. These are serious allegations that were made against you. They're
The
in a
allegations
lawsuit
are
that
false.
you filed.
You drinking margaritas with a gangbanger
actually,
is true and on
it
video.
just goes to show you don't-
running a $7,000
this goes-
bar tab at the lobby bar
Patel,
has been filed by your own
this
office.
goes to show-
drink during the day. That's
Chairman,
you.
Mr.
This is
Chairman,
the ultimate example of hypocrisy.
Chairman,
I will not be tarnished by baseless allegations
let
and
me ask
fraudulent
the question.
statements from the media.
The fact that you mentioned that indicates you don't know what you are talking about. Now, here,
The only
Director
thing I know
Patel,
is you're the one drinking margaritas with felons.
actually, that's a false statement, and I'm asking you about your statements.
I've answered that.
And I'm asking you about a particular report. And
It's not a
your
report.
testimony is, so let me ask you this. Are you willing to take the test, it's called the audit test, that members of our active duty military and others take to determine whether they have a drinking problem?
I'll take any test you're willing to take.
I will take it, Director Patel. I'll take it. You ready to take it?
Let's go.
Yes or no?
Let's go. Side
I'll
by
take it.
side.
I'll take it. All right. I think that the fact that you're so, have you ordered polygraph tests of members of your team to determine how that story came about?
The FBI conducts polygraph tests all the time.
No. Have you ordered polygraph tests for members of your team to determine who was the source of the stories that I'm asking you about?
I don't order any polygraph tests. There's an internal inspection review process for any and all leaks, especially of baseless information at the FBI, that's been in place for the last 30 years. Those processes are followed by career intelligence and agents on the ground.
So he lying. You saw his face. Watch his face. He a liar. Yeah. He know he lied.
$1,000 bar tab at the lobby bar has been filed by your own office.
This goes to show
drink during the day. That's you. This is the ultimate example of hypocrisy.
Chairman,
I will not be tarnished by baseless allegations
let me
and
ask
fraudulent
the question.
statements from the media.
The fact that you mentioned that indicates you don't know what you are talking about. Now, here, Director
The only thing I
Patel,
know is you're the one drinking margaritas with felons.
actually, that's a false statement, and I'm asking you
Even
about
if he
your
was,
statements.
I've
What
answered
that
that.
has to
And
do with you?
I'm asking you about a particular
Exactly.
report, and
It's not a
your
report.
testimony is. So let me ask you this: are you willing to take the test that it's called the audit test that members of our active duty military and others take to determine whether they have a drinking problem?
I'll take any test you're willing to take.
I will take it, Director Patel. I'll take it. You ready to take it?
Let's go.
Yes or no?
Let's go. Side
I'll
by
take it.
side.
I'll take it. All right. I think that the fact that you're so, have you ordered polygraph tests of members of your team to determine
He
He
set up the
did, and
question.
he did
Yep.
right, but he did, and he very wild out. He
How
about to
that
wild out.
story came about.
But watch his body language and watch his face. Watch his body language and watch his face. And then I'm getting up out of here.
The FBI conducts polygraph tests all the time.
No, have you ordered polygraph tests for members of your team to determine who was the source of the stories that I'm asking you about?
I don't order any polygraph tests. There's an internal inspection review process for any and all leaks, especially of baseless information at the FBI, that's been in place for the last 30 years. Those processes are followed by career intelligence and agents on the ground.
But still ain't say yes or no. Well, look at his face. He know he done fucked up. He know he done fucked up. Even though he didn't say yes or no. Because it was a clear question. No, I didn't. So you know he did. You got to give out all of this statement, and this then there is a yes or no question. Right or wrong?
You're right.
Why you just ain't say no? If you ain't do it, just say no, I didn't. But you know you did. So you trying to like throw in some bullshit, which I don't even understand. What the fuck he talking about? At the end of the day, you did it or you didn't. All this bullshit running around the whole question, but look at his face. He know he done fucked up.
So I'll take that as a yes, since you said that these were unauthorized disclosures. I have another round of questioning regarding your firing people who were important to gathering intelligence with respect to Iran, but I'll wait for my second round.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Chairman.
Senator Collins, we're pleased to have the chairwoman of the full committee with us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Director Patel, the proliferation of illegal marijuana grow houses connected to transnational criminal organizations originating in China is an ongoing problem in the state of Maine. A DHS memo in 2023 estimated that Maine had as many as 270 Chinese-backed illegal marijuana operations, producing up to an estimated $4.3 billion in illicit revenues. Since then, thousands of pounds of illegal marijuana have been seized, primarily because of the tireless work of our Maine sheriffs and local law enforcement in Maine. One other side effect of these illegal grow operations is they usually destroy the houses in which they're located, which exacerbates the housing shortage in my state. Last year, you testified that the FBI would be sending more resources to the field, specifically to Maine, to combat these dangerous operations. I speak with Maine sheriffs frequently about this problem, and they have reported some improvement in federal interest and participation. For example, federal support is...
Oh, yeah. I'm stopping it right here because I'm not going... she taking it off for me. Yes. I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to... Swecko, you crazy. But yeah, we can finish this up tomorrow. But no, I can't. I'm gonna come back to this one of these days. But cause tomorrow I want to do an update on David. I want to do an update on David, but I'm about to get up out of here and get ready for some more. Oh my God. Get myself ready for tomorrow. But yes, I love you guys. Replay game, make sure y'all hit the like button and share if you already haven't. I put the links in the chat, the links for my YouTube, the links to I think
TikTok,
Swecko YouTube, the TikTok and
your Instagram,
play games for the dollars, Instagrams and everything.
No. Your link to Scrambling. When you click on that link, you'll get a sign-up bonus and you earn more when you play games. So help Missy Sanders.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay. Well, that's what's up. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. You put me on. You put me on. But yes, yes, yes. Thank y'all. Well, y'all can still play games for dollars. I think the link is up in there somewhere.
No, I just got your link.
All right. Well, we about to get up out of here. But tomorrow is gonna be updates on D for David, and then maybe Wednesday. I mean Thursday. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Thursday.
Yeah.
If ain't nothing going on extra with this stuff, maybe we can recap on this. Um, but basically that's really what I wanted to show. Because they were the hard questions, about well, they ain't getting into the spending the money yet. So yeah, we might I'm gonna try to get the timestamp so we ain't gotta look at it all the way, because it was like a 2 hour joint, you know. But yeah. So y'all good? Swecko, you and baby girl good?
Yeah, we good. Thank you for
Hey,
asking.
tell her I say hey. But we about to get up out of here. I love y'all, and everybody stay safe and good night. Make sure y'all stay prayed up always and all day. Let's go.
Missy Sanders.
Yes. Don't delay. Welcome to my channel. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Everybody stay safe.
All right, good night.
All right, Swecko Boogie. Good night, babe.
All right.